Receiving my first Pokemon game was like being handed $1,000 as a 2-year-old. You don't really understand the worth of what's in your hands, but as 10-year-old me powered up Black version 2 for the first time and started playing, that understanding began to grow. Countless people have wished to step through into the world of Pokemon, but little did I know that I'd already reached the other side. When that soft opening starts above Aspertia City and the music trickles in, I still think back to that first playthrough where I was wondering, is this what Pokemon is really about? Nothing I'd played as a kid up till now compared to Black 2. Wii Sports, Super Paper Mario, Call of Duty World at War, Halo 3, these are all great adventure games, they just don't hit the same. The sounds, music, pixelated battles, the freedom of a new world to explore where you capture all these strange creatures, it was so much all at once, and little kid me couldn't have been more satisfied. But everything I just mentioned falls utterly short of that fateful encounter on the Overlook with Bianca, when I first saw those 3 red Pokeballs. That was where my journey into Pokemon truly began. No offense to any Oshawott or Snivy fans, but choosing Tepig was both the easiest and most time-consuming choice of the playthrough. I think I spent more time pondering over why I wanted fire over grass than I did picking my first college. This soft, warm, excellent entrance with just enough guidance to make the first adventure smooth had me hooked for the entire rest of the game. All of the grinding, which was nothing in comparison to the older titles, was destined to be overcome just because of how deeply I was already into this new world. A world that keeps you wondering and exploring is the perfect game for a curious child like myself. For hours I would find myself asking questions. Where does this go? What does this Pokemon do? How do items work? What's behind this door? I didn't know much about the rival characters in these games and how they steer the plot, so having my in-game comrade turn and go, "Hey, Team Plasma's full of thieves, we should fight them," I said, so this is where the game begins. But then the game goes, hold on, that was just round 1. You were then dropped back into that casual, warm adventure to become the very best, fighting against trainers, battling for gym badges, and striving ever closer to a level 100 starter. And just when you think you've got an understanding of what's going on, the game goes, oh, you can walk through hidden doors, fight different types of battles, and if you're really lucky, find different colored Pokemon. I don't think I'm gonna keep this one, I just don't like the colors. This game is constantly saying, hey, that's a rare and powerful Pokemon, you should catch it. Hey, this is a place full of mystery, you should search it. Hey, if you take this random feather to this random part of a bridge, you can fight the moon. As you delve deeper into this game, sliding further into your chair, the game turns around once again and starts getting philosophical on you. Truth or ideals? Most of these concepts I can say I didn't catch as a kid, but as an adult you play this and go, dang, that's a pretty good idea for a story. As 10-year-old me was contemplating such big brain ideas, Black version 2 said, hey, go fight Team Plasma again, except this time that funny scientist is with them. When you finally reach Gestus after defeating an army of Team Plasma grunts scattered throughout the destroyed forest, and you don't know the story of Black version 1, you might say, hey, this ice dragon is pretty cool, but why is Deku from My Hero here? But after playing the first game, you think back and regret ever comparing N to Deku.
Adios, Leon.
This fight, where a young kid defeats the general of Team Plasma, shattering his whole plan, actually has some weight to it. The success of Team Plasma's weapon over Oplucid City, the splicing of the 2 legendaries back together, and the near success of their plan leaves you feeling like you actually accomplished something. Finally, the game says to you, hey, good job, you saved everyone, now go find the legendaries and become the champion. Not necessarily in that order. 10-year-old me responded by saying, okay, bet. After all of this effort, defeating Team Plasma, conquering the champion, and becoming the very best, you land in this beautiful credit montage of everything you did as the music declares you victor overall. Savior of Unova, protector of ideals, master of the Elite Four, and most of all, a hero. A kid that did what no one else could have done, and that was to become strong, to change, to grow. And as I reflect on that time nearly 13 years ago now, I realize how much I've changed, how my own journey has made me into a better man. The most emotional part of this game is that final cutscene when you see your mother from afar. Running to her arms, you find peace after the hard-fought battle called a journey. And now, safe in her embrace, you return to where it all started, and the game comes to a close.